Cotman, Crawford, and the Jersey Guy Podcast.
Hey everybody, Kenny Cotman.
Lewis Crawford.
And I'm Tom Ramage, the Jersey Guy.
Yo, what is going on, my peoples?
Not much, man.
I say don't both answer the set the fuck at once, bro. Can't take y'all
No,
nowhere.
good. I'm more than good today.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah. That's fucking great.
Anyway,
How you doing, Sir Lou?
Good. You?
Yeah, bro, I'm chilling like a motherfucker, like always.
Nice.
Enjoying
what I'm
myself,
talking about.
chilling, enjoying life, whatever. Yeah, what did I do? What have I done lately? Where did I go? A shout out to my other little sister, Miss Roxanne. She retired, bro. She was a sergeant detective. Yeah, so that's my honey. I'm proud of her.
Shout out.
She's chilling, yes. So
Nice.
Miss Roxy, Ruby, good stuff, baby. Congratulations. Enjoy
Yeah,
retirement,
congrats.
man. Enjoy retirement. Yes, definitely. Yeah, she was a cop for a long time. City of Newburgh, then down to Rockland County. And she ran up through the ranks and, she's the shit.
yeah, man.
I bet she is, man.
Yep. So big shout out, nothing but love.
Yes, congrats.
All that good stuff. Yep. And everything else is peace with everybody?
Yeah. Good, man.
Yeah. Oh, no, my daughter, she's moving back down here. She was stationed in Buffalo. Now she's coming back down to this part of town. So,
They moved her back?
yeah. So
Oh,
she's
nice.
getting, just stationed, relocated, whatever. So she'll be home. Yes, I'm fucking excited for that one.
That's good.
So
Nice.
yeah. So I guess for me, it's been just type
That's
busy,
awesome.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a crazy beginning of the year. February into March has been running back and forth and stuff. So
Yeah.
Huh?
we're chilling. So I'm happy.
Very good. Very
Yes.
good, man.
Yes. All right. That's enough about me.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
technically, this podcast is about Kenny.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Kenny is the guy who wants to.
You
He
damn
wants to
Skippy.
live forever.
Yes.
He wants to find a way to where he can not have to die and just be able to live, whether that means being downloaded into a computer or freeze his body or something.
Mm-hmm.
So we
Yeah.
do a thing
So-
on cryogenics.
Yes. That's our topic today.
Cryogenics.
Right,
Cryogenics.
that's where they actually
Yes, sir.
freeze you, right? Extreme temperatures.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And keep you in preservation for until the time comes with whatever it is you passed away of, or
Right. If there's a cure or they can bring
something.
you back so then they can
right. I
download
guess
you
that's
into
the idea, or is there more to that too? Is it just people?
Well, people that just wanted to live forever. So you're
Right.
looking at all the super rich people that were like, I don't want to die. What can
Right.
we do? So, everybody.
Or is it going to be like in
Right.
Demolition Man when we freeze the
well,
criminals and cops?
well, that was the, right. So that was the initial idea,
yeah.
right? But none of the rehab, the way that they did it in the
Yeah,
movie,
yeah.
So it was supposed to be just you are frozen.
Yeah.
And then when time comes that if you were frozen because you were sick,
Yeah.
that then they would revive you when there was a cure for yay sickness.
Right, they would treat you.
Right. And then that you'd be, cured and whatever. The problem, I believe, was they couldn't figure out how to revive you
Yeah.
because everything's frozen.
So they have to let you thaw technically.
Right. So that then it's how to thaw you out.
Right.
So that then that's what we're going to be. That's what our research is telling us now.
Right.
So then what did you read about that? Did you
Well,
get to that far down the thing?
Yeah, this thing is great. I went on and checked it out. At its core, cryogenics is the study of how materials behave in extreme low temperatures, typically below negative 150 degrees Celsius, negative 238 degrees Fahrenheit.
Mm-hmm.
It's a field that encompasses various disciplines, including physics, chemistry, engineering. One of the most well-known applications of cryogenics is the preservation of biological tissue through a process called cryopreservation.
Right.
Cryopreservation.
Because I wants to be here forever. So that then now, right?
To preserve. That's the whole idea.
Right,
So
yeah.
they got to be able to preserve it. My concern is, how doesn't it break down? You know what I mean? Like, I guess because it has to be at that extreme temperature that stops it from breaking down at some point, or can it still break down even though it's under that? How long can they keep it?
That's what the issues are now.
Right.
Because we still don't know without throwing somebody out how well it is. So example, somebody that's now been frozen for the last 20 years. we don't know what it's going to look like when we bring them back. So
Right.
now,
Or even if they come back.
or if they can, well, even if we just throw it out, brought the body back to room temperature, we don't even know what the people's mind is like. We don't know all that stuff, and that's what it is. So now we don't know about the tissue breakdown because they don't even. I don't think they've ever thought anybody out to find out.
Also, like that's the thing too. Like maybe how they're frozen needs to be a certain way. You know, it's like maybe flash freezing them is bad. Maybe slowly freezing is better. I don't know.
I think it is a slow freeze.
Yeah.
I definitely think it is. At its core, we already read that. Cryopreservation involves cooling living tissue by very low temperatures to halt all biological activity, essential putting calls into a state of suspended animation. This has profound implications for organ transplantation, as it could potentially extend the viability of organs, tissues, saving countless lives. So I guess from what I'm reading here is basically they could still be able to use what they froze to help other people.
Right, to do other things.
Yeah.
So without having to do like the cloning and all that other stuff.
Right.
So now,
that's actually not a bad idea, actually.
Right, that would be kind of groovy.
Well, if a person volunteers for that and says, "Hey, I want my body to be used to
donated to
help
science,
other people.
or
You can use my heart, you can use my liver. It's all good. Take it,
donate,
use it.
When you want to be an organ donor and such, right? So now there was a middle-aged woman in L.A. That was thawed out and then was buried because her body they didn't have whatever it was, and they didn't bring her back.
Okay.
So that now the first person was back in April 1966 was the first human body was frozen. It had been embalmed for 2 months by being placed in a liquid nitrogen and stored by being placed in liquid nitrogen and stored at just above freezing. So I guess the liquid nitrogen is what it is, and if they're embalmed, then that means that they've got the liquid nitrogen running through the veins, or
right.
That's what froze them.
I don't know if this actually in the actual. I think everything is still in there, but I don't think they empty you out.
Yeah, that's
I think that you're put into it, or somehow it just encases you in like a.
Yeah.
I can't imagine the process on how they would do that.
Yeah. See, so no
but
human
it's
being
be precise,
right? Yeah. Exactly. So no human being has ever been deliberately cryogenically frozen, thawed, and brought back to life.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So
I knew a kid
that was frozen.
Actually, took bees, froze them,
right?
Put them in the freezer, put them in the thing, freeze them, and then thaw them out
for some reason,
and then they would come back and they would live.
For some reason, and they would fly. Can do that.
Some reason,
that's actually I think in nature that happens.
Yeah,
that's how when they're hibernating they freeze.
That's when they hibernate.
They actually go to hibernate.
Very good point.
So they
Very good point. Yeah. Is it the same with insects? Because usually insects do die off at the end of the year,
right?
After that,
but the ones that are that's where they come from. For the all winter they hibernate.
Right. Yeah. That's
thing. But frogs too. Frogs can actually freeze.
Yeah.
Lizards have a capability to do that down in Florida. Like if it gets too cold down there, they fall out of the trees. And then when it does warm up, they come back. It's weird. So I'm sure they're using
insects and
that
reptiles.
as well as to
maybe
research the technology. Look, why do the animals keep doing it? Why can an insect do it?
Right.
They're definitely looking into that to figure that out and get us or a human being to do the same.
Right.
Thing.
That's like in Spider-Man. Spider-Man in that's where shit's kebab. I was gonna say Dr. Octopus, but not him. It was Croc, Killer Croc.
It was Croc.
He was the scientist.
No, okay. I thought
lost his arm.
Right, and he wanted to get it back, and then it turned him into a croc. And the only time he can have an appendage.
No, Killer Croc.
It wasn't Killer Croc.
Batman.
Yeah, it was Batman. I'm sorry. Yep. I'm sorry for the fans. I'm
name.
sorry. Yeah, but
no, that's right.
Yeah,
that was Batman.
Yeah, but everybody knows
Dr. Croc.
Yeah, Dr. Croc. Yeah, no, but that's the point is just that that's that's what made people. The humans try to do it. That's what made the scientists do it. Because if the animals could do this, if insects could do this, then why can't we?
Doing research on that as well.
Yeah, so, you have to. Everybody wants to live forever, or people just want to live longer. And how better to live longer than to turn around and freeze yourself, be frozen. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
So I still say I'd rather be. Downloaded into a cyborg,
So it's called the lizard.
Yeah,
the lizard. Okay, the lizard.
That's
and
the
Batman.
lizard.
There you go, people.
Yes.
There you go to all our fans. Sorry, I'm corrected.
Stanley.
Yep, I'm sorry.
That's all right. You know, listen, you watch both. You jumping from.
Hey, you know what? I do have to say, as someone who's a big fan into something now, especially since I talk about, I'm like super into.
It's
Star
just
Wars
funny
now.
how
if I hear someone say something wrong in Star Wars, I'm like, that's not right.
So
you know what? That's why we apologize.
I
because
apologize.
You might be a hardcore Spider-Man
Doesn't mean we know everything.
Might be listening and be like,
right.
He got that wrong. So
I'm sorry. I'm admitting. So Lizard, my bad.
Absolutely.
Sorry,
Yeah.
but yeah,
I have to say, listen. You do Marvel, you do DC, and then you watch
go
a lot of other things, and
mix things up.
sometimes you mix it up.
Again, apologies. But anyway, so the point was that
Crossing
in
the streams
that
to be bad.
It's funny that we're bringing comics up
in the cryogenesis,
in the comics,
right? Because it's in the comic.
Right.
So the way that in the Spider-Man comic, the origin is that the doctor lost his arm, was trying to bring it back, help people get their limbs back,
Right.
and that's how he became Lizard.
And he tested it on himself.
And
it went backwards.
It went back. It didn't go backwards because he got his arm back, but
Only when he was the
changed
Lizard,
but it changed his
only when he
his
was the
mind.
Lizard, though.
Right, because
So when he turned back, he didn't have his arm.
he didn't have his arm, right? But I'm saying that but the problem was, and that might be something. Well, I can't even say it's like that, but mixing the finding out whatever gene
I think that was just something they used for the story.
for the show. But I mean, even if it came out to be true, so then now if you're going to turn around and do these things, there might be some side effects.
Yeah.
You know. So again, now we said that the insects, they hibernate and such. When they hibernate, their bodies, their chemical in their bodies makes it so that this way they can, they'll be frozen through the winter and then come back in the spring. Certain animals and stuff, that you can, that I said, so bears hibernate, raccoons don't, right? They're just nocturnal. But, but still.
Well, I guess, like I said, like
frogs
hibernate,
right?
Insects.
So that then when they come back in springtime, that's the whole thing is. So then people just wanted to try that. People wanted to see it and said, I would have, I said, I personally wouldn't have done that. That's a little bit extra, but, I don't know. I mean, would you do it, Tom?
What?
Be frozen?
Nah, not for me. Yeah. I don't know. I just think it's a weird thing, like to want to live forever. It just seems like so much work to prolong my life. How much longer? You know what I mean? Like, like, are they gonna?
You're right.
We're having a little technical difficulties here.
Okay.
Oh, damn! Like a gangster.
Yeah. What's up, bitches?
Yeah. So
we're holding the mic. All right.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Lose mic stand.
So at least you could do that.
We had some technical difficulties.
Yeah.
So, but no.
Yeah. So we're good though.
So we're good.
No, I don't know. I just feel like it just seems like a lot of work to freeze someone. It's like, oh my God, I'm dying.
Well,
I'm dying of cancer. I'm 70 years old, right?
Right.
And it's like you're frozen in time for 50 or 60 years or 100 years or 200 years. Yeah, and then they thaw you out to live another 10 years. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Right? And then you don't have, and then like, is anybody you know going to be around? You're going to be lonely.
Nobody.
You're going to be by yourself.
You're not going to know.
It's so weird. I don't know.
You won't know what kind of future you'll be waking up in.
Right.
It'll be totally different than what you knew.
Mm-hmm.
So you would have to learn everything over again just to be able to adapt to whatever it's going on around you. I mean, not that you couldn't do it, but it would have its challenges. I mean, it would be...
obviously, I don't think it's something I'd be able to afford anyway. But,
I wouldn't do it.
But if it was like affordable for everybody to be frozen, I think like, and it was just like the thing to do, I would put constituents in it. I would be like, all right, if you're going to freeze me, you can like unplug me or whatever, or just, euthanize me if everyone I know is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Like if everybody I know,
or after 100 years,
everybody in my
I'm
family has passed on their own, then don't break.
So in other words,
you can turn it off.
How long they give you an option? So wait 100 years. After 100 years, if you get nothing, unplug me and let me go.
Right.
That's it.
Hundreds to be done.
Well, I'm just saying.
I know.
I'm not. That is a long time. Some people might do 100.
That's way too long.
Some people might do 100.
I don't want to wake up 100. That's the thing. Like that's like saying you have to be teleported 100 years into the future.
Right. And who knows what you're waking up into?
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
Right.
It could be totally could be like a nightmare.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And you're, but I don't want to. That's why I said I wouldn't want to be frozen. But see, but now, so here's the other.
We
part
all live
of it.
underground now because the land isn't inhabitable. Like,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Like in the 100.
I love that show too. Yeah,
like
the 100.
Yeah.
Or the one, the new one, the Chris Pratt, Tomorrow War. Did you see that one? Tomorrow War. Yeah. People from the future came in to recruit people from the past to help fight a war against those aliens and shit.
Like if you're going to freeze me, if you can't figure it out in like 15, 20 years.
Yeah, I say 25.
Yeah.
You can do 25.
25, yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah, because
I'm done. Chop me up, throw me in with the hog
chum. You want to be chum.
and give it to the horses and whoever.
Right.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
now here's where, like I said, so we've all been
You're
talking.
not there anymore.
Well, no. But, now, so we've been talking about, just get frozen and be brought back and thawed out and whatnot. But,
yeah.
you ready? Dun, 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 dun. You have to already be dead. You have to be, you have to die. And within 10 minutes after you die is when they freeze you.
It has to be right away.
So that then those that believe in having a soul and going to heaven and such, you're already dead. So you're assed out. You're fucked. So there is no coming back if you don't have a soul. If for those who are that kind of religious,
unless they were able to time on how long they had before that happened.
Say again. You lost me.
How long does it actually take you to get from here to wherever you're going next?
Well, right, but then, so you're gonna have to just roam. So your soul is gonna roam the earth until I'm saying I'm saying going by what you just said right quick. That's what it'll be.
Yeah, no. I'm going extreme.
Fair enough. Right. So my thought process though, or how I'm thinking about it, is your brain. So your brain's not functioning.
Right. So everything has to be. Everything has to be. I would imagine that they have the brain in focus with as far as the freezing thing goes.
Right. So then, how would you die? I guess
depends
to
on
where
how you die. Right.
Well, right. So then, now if I'm dying of cancer, I have to kill myself, or
Well, how does candidacy work?
That's what
how
I'm
do you
saying.
become a candidate for that? Is that something you can just do for anything? Or you can get a new organ when you come back, right? Oh, we can give them a new liver, so now we can get them back.
Yeah.
Or new kidneys, right? Or whatever it is.
Right. Yeah, well, I'm going to look it up right now.
We have to cure cancer so we can bring them back.
You know what would be the ultimate thing, though? If they can figure out how to kind of like, the show Upload?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, shit like that.
But if they could do that... And you upload your brain onto a hard drive, and then you can, and then
somebody talks about this freaking nut.
And then you can move your hard drive into any device. It's you don't have you could be any robot and just
crazy
right. That's what I'm saying.
I'll tell you after.
Go ahead. No, say that one.
No, that you would upload yourself onto a computer.
Right.
Yeah.
You're able to do it. Let's say you can do it. Right.
Right.
And you can give it to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Then you give it to one person that busted your balls all your life that you couldn't get, they just nag.
Yeah.
Nagging every day.
So see,
right? So you send that to them, bro. Now they got it. They can't get you off their computer. As soon as they download, that's it. You're a virus. You're in there immediately.
Yo, you're freaking hilarious, man. Yo, you're funny as hell.
Fucking menace.
Yeah. You see, that's probably why they're not gonna upload people straight into a fucking computer,
right? Because you'd be vindictive immediately.
Yeah, you motherfuckers.
But
there's people like you.
Yeah, so for cryogenics, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like that would be a good alternative. If they couldn't figure out to bring you back, maybe they can take your brain and scan it and get all your memories. I don't know.
Well, they say here, its challenges. The extreme temperatures involved can cause materials to become brittle, leading to potential safety hazards. Additionally, the cost of maintaining cryogenic systems and storing materials at such a low temperatures can be prohibitive.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, your skin's gonna break down.
Yeah,
like
that's
freezer
what I was
burn.
saying before.
Fucking
Well,
freezer
no,
burn.
but that's
How long
why
can you
stop
stay
freezer
under like
burn.
that?
Well, no, so it's not like freezer burn because that's why they freeze you
They
with
freeze
the
your
liquid
nuts
liquid
off, bro.
nitrogen.
I guess,
That's what the liquid nitrogen is. That this way you don't get freezer burn and none of your organs and stuff are frozen like that.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's
right.
That's what that is. But
they say here, researchers continue to push the boundaries of cryogenics, exploring new applications and pushing the limits of what possible.
mm-hmm.
From medical breakthroughs to space exploration, the future of cryogenics is a vast and cold as the depths of space itself.
Right. You see?
So what do they mean for space exploration? It's like, oh, we'll freeze you on your way because it'll take 50 years to travel.
I guess
to the
Yes.
planet.
Yeah. That's the whole idea.
Yeah, I don't like that. You know why? Because like, what happens if you wake up 50 years later and the
Well, no.
Earth
So,
is gone?
Oh, that's what we were saying earlier. But if you're doing space exploration, you're going to have to somehow be put in some type of sleep stasis.
right. So that then you would have everything that you
the
need
body
as
would
far
have
as
to
like
be
IVs and stuff.
Yeah, they would have to be able to. You would be constantly observed.
Right. So that then the people, so that you would have two sets of
you'd
people.
be like in like a what bears do. Hibernation.
Right. But but so like say you're going on a 50-year trek through space, that then you are now you have people, doctors that aren't going to be frozen.
Right. Well, I
so
think
this way they
right
can
now,
maintain and take care of everybody that is
I think
frozen.
the farthest they're doing right now is, but I don't think they'll be sleeping for it. So it takes about, I'm not sure. We can look it up. 3 years to get to Mars. Or is it more?
No, months.
Is it months?
Yeah. It's
Right.
months.
What is it, like 6 months or something?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's not years to get to Mars, anyways. Yeah. So that then, right, so you wouldn't need that. You know what I mean?
Right. You would somehow be able to, kind of like what they did when they, what was the movie with the Red Planet? I think it was with what's his name, Mars.
There's the Martian with Matt Damon.
Right, that one. Martian,
okay, yeah.
Right, and they came and they had to go back and
to go pick to go get him
the
because
way
they thought he was
had the
dead.
ship, everything turned, so they had gravity by doing that.
Oh yeah.
So they were able to walk normally and everything.
Yeah,
like
so
that.
they could keep their muscles
and
up.
From what I understand,
that's how
exactly.
anti-gravity would work.
Right. Yeah. Well, like I said, this
or artificial gravity.
Right. So that then that's what it would be if we were going to go, traveling through space. Yeah. So then that would be us going through space. That they would, again, like you would have the people that would be frozen, and then you have the people that would stay awake to make sure that, and then you would have, I don't want to say two generations, but, whatever, just the pilots and everybody there, and then maybe a younger crew. That's who they would throw out first. This way they can help revive everybody else and, all that kind of stuff. That's the idea for the space exploration. Like I said, for here on Earth, it was just a matter of, I just want to, bring back when, there's a cure for this because I don't want to live in this kind of pain and all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? And I said, yeah, I wouldn't want to. But now we know Sir Elon Musk, Sir Elon Musk, he is now, he set up that that little chip thing that somebody put in their head and hooked it up to their brain.
Oh, the
and now they
Neuralink,
can make a mouse move on a.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's amazing.
Yeah, so
this one woman could talk to her husband now because she's hooked up to a computer. She's handicapped. She's in a wheelchair, and she's able to communicate and laugh now at the things he's saying to her. Because, so she actually can communicate with him, even though she's not physically able to do it.
How was it that what's his name?
I'm not crazy with his name. Neuralink though,
the guy
they did a lot of animal testing for that shit. It's kind of fucked up.
I guess.
Listen, man, but we live in the most. It's hard sometimes to go through the day just to know what when you look around you and see what's going on and just certain things. You're like, oh my God, it's like, what is the deal? But that's a whole other podcast.
Right.
What is the deal with that?
So I totally get what you're saying. So they definitely are doing that. So, but they do fight against it, and hopefully they won't do it anymore. We can get that guy.
Well, because now it's to where they're gonna just start doing it on people.
Right. But people would have to volunteer and give.
Right. Yeah. Think about it. Who's not going to try to volunteer? Like, how many people are already lined up that they're going to try to do it because, they have to live a certain way. The company's helping pay for them to live a certain way. So this way, they can test that you have to make sure that this is working right. So you have to be where I can see you, catch you. So you're living in a cool little house and you come in and do experiments and shit all day long, whatever.
Check it out. So we were talking about space before. Space exploration is the use of liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen as a rocket propellants. The cryogenics fuels are stored at ultra low temperatures to maintain them in a liquid state until they are needed for propulsion, providing high energy needed to launch spacecraft into orbit and beyond.
Right. There you go.
So it's used for that as well.
And
so that's cold.
Right.
Yeah.
That's super cold. Yeah. And I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm all for like, I said I want to live for a long time. I would like to, be downloaded into a robot or whatever, or like you were saying, like upload that TV show,
you know
whatever.
how I would want it to happen if it happened by accident. In other words, you didn't plan for it. You didn't think it was going to happen. You died. You thought you were dead, whatever. And then the next thing you know, somebody brings your ass back.
Right.
And you're like, it happened. Somehow your body was donated. Something. You can come a story up with it. Right? We could probably put something on there and come up with some freak story. Right. But I'm saying, like, that kind of shit would happen. Like, really? Me? Of course I can't win the lotto. I can't get anything. They bring me back.
Yeah.
Pulling me back.
But I think that's what, for me, that's what I think would be the cool thing of being uploaded like that. That you can, like now think of how many movies that we've seen where somebody's living for a super long time, for years, you know what I mean? But they become rich.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, the downside, depends on the person you are though too. I could say and talk shit now, like, I would probably be okay, the family passes or they're so old and all that other good stuff.
Right.
It would probably mess with me for a little bit, but it's could I do it? You know what I'm saying? Would I want to do it?
But by the time you get older, you'll be in a different place in your life, and you'll be like, no, I'm not coming back. Screw these bastards.
Well, no, as far as cryo is concerned, yes. Like I said, but I really think that I would want to live in a robot.
I don't think the tech would be available then by that time. You think?
If I were to do it, like I said, it would be a very short time limit. I don't want to come back and like everyone's fucking dead.
Yeah. All right. So boom. So I'm thinking, we'll go back with the space exploration, right? So that now if you're going to turn around and you can download me into a robot or, whatever, that then I would be able to go and travel to wherever so that it wouldn't be here with the family. I wouldn't be here seeing everybody die, but I'm also helping spread us, that sounded kind of crazy, but
wow, that's really
that, like I said, but that's
now.
That's what I would see. Right, that's where my head would be. That now we're able to thrive on another planet and, just see what the other side of
whatever machinery they threw out on Mars somewhere, and you'd be riding around like a rover, but it would be your personality.
It would be me, but I would be digging out, I would be digging, doing the all the scientific stuff.
Even though you were a machine, you'd still be listening to your
my freestyle old school hip hop, some salsa, just listening
to
the
great part
music,
is if you're like a machine, right? You can multitask, so you can be like on Facebook and Instagram while you're working,
right? Exactly.
Multiple multitask.
I think I'm good. Yeah. Listen, I'm not going to say I'm not afraid. Of course, I'm afraid of dying. Because we don't know how we're going to die. We don't know that, right? So, but I'm ready to go to wherever it's supposed to go after this. I'm like, you know what? I'm done here.
Yeah. See, how about
I'm
you?
out.
Well, I
see ya. I'm out.
I still have to raise my son. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm not talking
we're not talking
alive.
now.
Yeah, he's going to die when you're alive, by the way. Just so you know that. You're going to be an old man. He's going to be in his mid-old, 40s,
God
50s.
willing.
I thought I ready to die now if I was. No, I'm
not saying.
No. I'm talking about like later on. Would you want to just?
I'm not trying to be dark. I'm trying to be like.
Oh, you mean if like the cryogenic thing, right?
Right. Yeah. So like you're 75 years old. Would you?
Done.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't need to freeze myself.
Me, I think it's just, I don't know. I would say maybe I'm just a little bit nosy.
I'm good.
Yeah, I just want to see what else is next. Like I always want to see that next thing happen.
Like I said,
listen, most cultures believe in what?
Reincarnation.
We should have a podcast on that.
But you don't remember what most 95.
But if you get someone who's able to, now they say you can go to a hypnotist or someone who's able to, get you into that place where you can tap into who you might have been or who you were back in the day. Hey, listen, they do have those people out there that supposedly can help you with that situation.
Right.
So now there you go. People will help you. It's like Star Trek, Star Wars.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to go somewhere to get something to help them out, to fix something, to make it work.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a hard time with that part of it.
Oh my
you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm trying to just, I said, everybody knows I like to play devil's advocate, but it's just, it depends on your belief. Because now if we are reincarnated, okay, now I go and I bring it back. I try to remember what it is.
So you don't know how many times you can go right now and check
Well,
out.
no.
Hey,
How
by the
it-
way, Kenny, you died or you've already lived 3 lives.
We don't know if there's any such thing as reincarnation. There's been
We
no
don't know
proof
that
of
there's
such.
not.
Right. So that then now, is it that there's not reincarnation? It's just my subconscious of the life that I wanted to live, would like to have lived right now.
So do you believe that you're going to go somewhere when you die? You know, we're not talking. We shouldn't be talking about this right now, but I'm trying to clear something up here.
Right.
You do follow. You have a cross. You do all that. Stuff
Right.
when it comes to your religion.
Right.
Right.
Uh-huh.
But at the same time, you're telling me you don't believe in what your religion is saying.
No. Not that I don't believe what it is. It's just
You're
about
doubting.
where. No,
You're quite sure if that's really what's going to happen.
right. If that makes any
So
sense.
you're a little doubtful.
Oh yeah, I'm a lot of doubtful.
Okay.
You know, about a lot of shit. You know, I'm not gonna say different. You know, that's why
You don't know. Listen,
that's gotta be another conversation.
Yeah,
another
we got to do another podcast.
Yeah, it's gonna be a different one.
But the cryogenics, I think, for me, I personally think I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't suggest it for anybody. It doesn't seem like the right thing. If you're supposed to come back, then it'll happen the way it's supposed to happen. You know,
Right.
They say we're connected to the universe, so,
Right.
And when you look at what we're made of all the elements that are in the universe.
Right.
You know, so that's just crazy. That's crazy. It means a lot. There's a connection there. You know, and I just think we're too ignorant right now or not open enough to really pay attention to this. I think we're getting there though now. I think things have changed a little bit because of social media and platforms that we have where people we don't normally hear from every day have that voice, you know, that can tell you or teach you something, whether it's medicine, science,
Right.
you know, politics, whatever it is, what we're talking about, you know. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
No, I get it. I hear that. You know, that and all that stuff that we're doing now, as far as the medical field is concerned, is just to keep us living longer.
Right, and we have.
Right,
Think of,
so
think
that
of
then-
human life. They say the expense we've gone, but what were they dying at in revolutionary time?
Oh yeah,
At
that-
40,
Yeah, if
45?
that. Yeah,
If they
40,
made it
were
that far?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and you're 1,000,000% right. So that then now here we are, where
Now we're
would it be even
90s,
worthwhile
80s,
to be
for what?
frozen?
Right.
Yeah, right. Say so if I can live to be 150, then you know what? Fine, I'm cool with that.
Right.
I would like to see that 150.
So are they allowing people to freeze themselves? But you have to be dead. What you were saying earlier,
Right, you have to be
can't
dead before they
they
freeze.
freeze you. So then, it doesn't
Right,
make
so then
sense.
you
It doesn't
so
make
then
sense
instead,
to
if
me.
we're gonna believe in the souls and
Yeah,
stuff,
it
then
doesn't make
you're already
sense to me.
gone. Do you come back like a Pet Cemetery? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Superman sleeps out.
yeah, you know what you're meant to gonna be when you come out. You
Right,
know?
I get it. No, I get it.
That's
Me, I just look at it from the scientific approach because I'm an atheist.
Right.
But like, the only way is if the brain is not damaged. If there's any damage to the brain, they're gonna
Right.
come back. Go, blah, blah, blah.
right,
You know what I
exactly,
mean?
yeah,
They're gonna be
exactly,
right.
and
If
then,
That's
they're
the
able
thing.
to keep you preserved to the point.
The brain needs to not have any because when water freezes, it crystallizes.
Right.
Damages tissue. That's always
Exactly.
the issue.
That's
Right.
probably why they
So-
freeze slow. You know,
right, it will slow
Freeze
freeze
you
you
slowly, I'm
with the
sorry.
right
Yeah.
without not in regular ice.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
super.
Yeah, it's
I
not
don't
like
know
it's
how
cold
that
water.
works, but
Right,
They do it.
Yeah.
it's the way that the nitrogen freezes.
Yeah.
That's why you're
but,
not. It doesn't crystallize.
Right.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, bro, listen, I would like to just live straight. I don't think that now in our conversation, I don't think I'd like to be frozen and then brought back. I think I would be chill with just being able to live a long life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would stay with that, be able to do whatever medically possible right now
But also
to be able
the
to
thing
Listen,
is,
be
you're gonna
alive.
break, we're going to break down.
But
at a
that's the
certain
thing.
point,
If
and we're gonna-
you're religious, then why would you want to live longer?
I've always-
if you're just gonna
the religion
pass on to
Yeah.
the next
I
realm.
always thought-
Right.
So why freeze yourself?
Yeah.
You're gonna go.
Yeah.
You're about to
Yeah.
go see other people. You
Yeah,
haven't seen in a
because then
while.
you're going to see all the
Yeah.
greatest musicians in
Yeah,
the world.
Yeah. Who knows? Yeah. Fuck yeah.
To ever
Hey,
live.
who's to say we're not?
Right. And
People have
again,
come back from the dead and said they spoke to whoever they were with before
Right.
they come back. Oh,
Yeah.
you're not ready yet. You got to go back. We did a podcast on this.
yes.
I know.
Yep. Yeah.
So
Yep. And they say,
the universe is a very we
crazy.
barely made a dent on what we know.
Right.
How
Yeah,
what
yeah,
it's
yeah.
about.
exactly. No dents at
So
all.
there's more stuff for us to do.
Yeah.
On the future podcasts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I think I would just want to live straight. Now that I'm saying it. out
I thought
loud.
you were straight, bro.
Well, listen, see, now that's another podcast. And, you know, that was Sir Lewis Crawford who said that. I didn't say nothing. Yeah, gonna have people knocking on the door, whooping his ass.
Hey, I don't have a problem if you're not.
Yeah, no.
Well,
But
power to you.
yeah, no, I think I would rather live straight through and, you know, be downloaded. Like I always say, you know, I'm just digging just being that robot, being that cyborg, you know. Man, there was a movie on Netflix and your consciousness was downloaded to like this little disc and it would be, you would take it and you would be downloaded into a different body and do a robot.
Well, didn't they have a movie with Bruce Willis where even when you're alive, you can download your mind into a better body where you just live it, you're laying in that capsule?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Remember he was a cop?
Yeah, I forget the name.
Surrogates.
Something like that. Yeah, I think that's what
Oh
it
no,
was.
but they were living at home, but everybody left at home, and they
Yeah,
just
but
had
they
a
were- but
robot
they were-
that went out, walked around outside.
But it was them.
Yeah,
They operated the robot. It was, it was their consciousness, but they weren't physically there. They were more meant, you know.
Yeah.
So
Then, well,
that's
you
a
know.
different, that's a whole other idea right there.
Yeah.
Never know. You never know. Listen, man, science fiction,
It's crazy.
some crazy stuff has come true.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It comes from somewhere. You know, that thought process, the quote unquote fiction in the movies. You know, that I don't believe that it's all 100% just people thinking by themselves. You know, I think there's a little bit of a, you know, subliminal somewhere that just came and dropped that knowledge, you know, that idea, that thought process, or that shit is coming to fruition, you know?
Yeah, man.
It really is. They already, like you said, if Elon Musk is already putting in the chip in somebody's head where they can control their phones, their desktop, their laptops.
The only thing, you know,
Yeah,
the
that's
thing
crazy,
that really
man. I don't
freaks
wanna
me
do
out
that.
about that
I don't wanna do
is
that.
because, like, the thing that is, I think, like, fucking, what is that, Manchurian candidate kind of
Yeah.
shit? Like,
Yep.
you could just do that and just hack people's brains and have
Make them do whatever. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And that could happen.
I don't
Right.
want that. I
Yeah.
don't
Well,
fucking
because
want
yeah,
that.
we're getting hacked now. So
Hack
yeah.
into your fucking body. No,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
It's just like we're gonna hack into people and like stop their hearts and shit.
Right.
You know?
Right,
It's
yeah.
fucked up.
Well,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Didn't they use the same concept in Terminator?
Can you imagine like the terrorist guy? And there was like a major terror attack, and like everybody just fucking dropped dead at
Yeah.
the same time.
Yeah.
because they hacked into their people's
Right.
Yeah, fuck that. No.
Damn it. Damn,
No.
you just fucked me up. I guess I'm just going to die right
Yeah,
now.
listen, because you got to be careful
Shit,
because
bro.
you have people who
I think a
love
worst
nothing
case
more, but-
scenario.
Yeah,
is
you
can't.
did.
I'm a fucking.
Fuck me
I'm
up.
a fucking party killer.
Yeah, well,
Sorry.
listen, you're speaking the truth because
Yeah.
you have people out there that would do the opposite of the way we think.
I am.
Not
And if they
everybody
didn't
is-
think like that, they think about that now. So,
yeah,
you know.
so you have to think the way your
Party
enemy would
pooper.
think,
I'm a
unfortunately.
Debbie Downer.
Yeah, fucking A, bro. Yeah, no,
Feel all
I
bummed out now.
yeah. Yeah, no, that I mean, like I said, those who did the cryo, and I mean, no, so apologizing to our
I wonder
listeners,
how many
though.
people have done it so far?
I don't know.
I didn't even to see how many they did,
You know?
but
It's a
you
lot
know,
of money. I know
Yeah.
that. It's a lot of money.
yeah. But apologizing to our listeners because making it sound like we were gonna,
It's only for the
just
high-
super,
high-
information, but
It's
it's more
only-
like us talking about not wanting to do it.
Well, no, not really. It's not that we don't want to do it. Obviously, there are people that have their reasons for doing it, right? Maybe they have
Right.
a lot of money. Maybe they have a long lineage of something in their life, and they don't want to,
Yeah.
something. There
Right.
could be some crazy thought process on why they want to do it. For me, it's like,
No, I mean, if
I'm good.
Yeah,
People
for
wanna
them,
do
there's
it.
more important things
No,
that they
I
think
say-
that they could take. Didn't the Egyptians think that they could take the stuff that they were buried with when they died? That's
right
why
to
they
the
buried
yeah,
themselves
across the
with it,
river.
right?
Yeah,
Right.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
so
you're
I'm
100%
saying.
right.
So it's it's the thought process.
Yeah, they would that, but yeah, everybody
Everybody has their own
knows, everybody feels, every religion, I should say, not everybody,
Right.
every religion feels that they're crossing over and they're going to be, go to the next life and be with their particular God, whomever they believe that it is, and live an amazing life and see all the family that has passed on and live in some kind of glory. So I mean, it's something to look forward to.
Yeah, exactly.
I make the joke that they're not gonna let me in the pearly gates right off the bat.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be here.
We're not getting in right away.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
gonna make me
that's
sit in the
why you
waiting
guys-
room.
We got to talk to you.
You guys
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
paint the fence. That's why I
Yeah,
said that.
paint the
I talked
fence.
about that in another episode. You guys gotta fucking
Yeah,
do some work
Yeah,
outside.
well, it's the pearly gates. We're gonna have to polish them, motherfuckers.
Here's some leaf blowers,
Yeah.
guys. Need you to clean up
clean up the
outside.
leaves out here. Yeah, make sure this is all right.
This is heaven. Can't they just do it themselves? Can't it just, just snap their fingers? No, you got to do it.
Like,
part punishment.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, the first cryopreservation, by the way, since we're talking about that,
It was in 1966.
67.
Oh, sorry.
James Bedford in 1967.
Mm-hmm.
About 250 bodies had been cryopreserved in the United States, and 1,500 people had made arrangements for cryopreservation on their remains.
There you go.
Okay.
See?
So people do it.
Yeah,
What
people
about,
have done it.
What about cost? You should look that up.
Oh,
I'm
dude.
curious. What
Yeah.
is- how much does it cost?
Yeah.
And it's got to be like a yearly cost. It's not like obviously a one-time fee because it's expensive to keep you like in that cryogenic. It's I'm sure the refrigeration or they
Yeah.
keep you to use liquid nitrogen. I don't know how it works. Do they keep you? Is it like all with liquid nitrogen or is the nitrogen just the freezing process?
That's the
and
freezing
keeping you
process and keeping you
frozen
frozen. Yeah.
in a freezer or they
Yeah, they keep it in the freezer.
They got to keep putting the liquid nitrogen in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's got to be that kind of cold,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
This way you're not crystallizing.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like just above that freezing like that. And
Wow.
yeah, it's insane, bro. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's
800 annually. The average of this is for what do you call embryo freezing?
embryo
No,
freezing.
that's different.
Is $11,000 to $15,000 for that.
See,
Yeah,
embryo
see?
freezing. That's
So
that I
if you
can see.
think
Right,
about
that-
what
yeah.
you would do with your body, it's going to be in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Probably.
right. Yeah, definitely.
Millions.
Yeah, probably.
Most
Yeah,
likely.
because the cost of inflation and yada
it's
yada,
gonna
blah
be
blah blah, and all that other good
ridiculous.
shit. Yeah, I don't know. I think because you're already dead. If you're dead, then again, if we go by religion,
Yeah.
then the spirit's already left the body, and there's no bringing you back like that. you
Some
know?
people don't believe that. Some
Right.
people are
They
atheists,
said
and
the
don't think that
atheists,
there is an afterlife,
yeah,
and they
I'm
think
saying, so
they're going to
they
come
get it.
back.
Yeah, no, it's over.
But
Yeah, no. Then even with that, I'd be afraid that, as I'm throwing out something else, you know what I mean? Just something might just have gotten frostbite and it's over. Something falls off,
yeah,
Exactly.
they probably can only keep you on the ice for so long anyway.
Right.
What they were saying, so it's not like you can be that way for a long time.
Yeah, no. Download me. Download me. It's over.
But
It's
people
done.
think about it, and they, it shows you how people want to continue to live on,
Mhm.
and they have their reasons, obviously. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I just want it because
to
I'm
me,
tech nosy.
I believe the other way. I just think that we're just part of something bigger that we can't.
Oh
explain.
yeah, right. Well, I mean,
we're-
then
we're
what? So we're going to
connected.
go into the conspiracy thing. Is that these bodies are just a vessel
Right.
And
How is that a
we go
conspiracy?
to-
That's not a conspiracy. There,
because we're part of an alien race that we're just here
yeah.
doing that.
That's-
That's it.
my
That's trying to tell
God.
the conspiracy
Oh,
part.
is
You
it
know?
the- isn't that the Scientologies? Isn't that what
Yeah,
they believe in?
right. Yeah, that this is just a vessel.
no, that's
that,
not what I
when
think.
when
I don't think like that.
No, I didn't say you did, bro. You ever been hit
Why
with
do
a
you jump right
microphone,
into
bro?
the? Well, you
I
jump.
swear to God, I'm gonna whoop his
What?
ass.
Yeah.
Listen,
Crazy,
we're
man.
saying, you just said, we saying that it's just different things that people believe in for when they move on.
But you jump right into the freaking.
There's UFOs. Hell yeah.
Like,
I'm going into
aliens
UFO.
abducted your body. and
Hell
this-
yeah. I'm flying that fucking thing. Can I fly? Can I fly? Can I fly? Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry I even say anything.
See?
Wow, that was
yeah.
disturbing on all levels. So we were asking how long we can do it for. What was the
Yeah.
question?
How long can we be frozen for?
Is that what you asked, Tom? No, I don't
Right?
think
That's
so.
what you said?
No, I said how much money it was.
Oh, how much
it
money?
was.
That's going to be
But-
definitely a lot of money.
Yeah.
As far as why people do it, they probably, most likely, of course, they have money to do it.
Mhm.
In order to do this, you're going to have money.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
don't know.
No, I said I
You
get
know,
it. I
I don't think this is one of I gotta say.
yeah, this was just more of like
This is
just bullshit talking about like, hey,
cryopreservation. I thought it would be going only because you always talk about how you want to live after life and not die and go on to the afterworld or whatever might be waiting for us. It could be
I'm
hell
just
and
saying.
brimstone and who fucking knows.
yeah, they don't want to let me in hell either.
You know what I'm saying?
They'd be really upset down there.
So
This fucking guy. Yeah, just saying. But it's all good.
yeah.
So I appreciate, humoring you a little bit.
I was the buzzkill on
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Sorry. He's like, I don't think I want to either. I just talked him out of it. I'm like, fuck. Sorry.
No,
Such
whatever,
a fucking
man.
buzzkill.
Whatever. That is too funny,
That's
man.
messed up, man.
Yeah, but it's all good. But still with that, like I said, little bullshit ass, little talking, laughing, making funnies. But I appreciate everybody for listening.
Yeah.
'Cause that
Hey,
is our
listen,
time
do you
today.
guys have any opinions on the whole cryo living afterlife?
I'd like
No,
to
it's-
hear about
us-
it.
Yeah, they be like, don't talk about it again.
Instagram, Facebook.
Don't talk about that
Shoot
again.
it to our email. Let us
Yes.
know what you think. I'm curious
We
what
do
other
not
people
like
think.
that
Everybody
one.
thinks
Yeah,
differently
say
for
it.
whatever reason.
Yeah, hit us in the
Sure is.
DMs.
Yeah.
all that other good
Absolutely.
stuff. Yeah.
All right.
Hit us
So
up.
everybody, thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. You guys, appreciate you guys. Love, peace, and hair grease.
Live long and prosper.
Go vegan.
Hello.